home in Long Hill. Two canoers discovered the remains about a mile and a half from his home. Investigators will now determine the cause of death. New at 6, two Long Island nurses barely escape with their lives when an out-of-control SUV slams into a restaurant. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan was the first reporter on the scene in East Farmingdale.
A colorful sneaker, jagged glass, and bits of wallboard enveloped the dining booth where two friends, Reagan Ryan and Marianne Turnbull, nurses at Winthrop Hospital, enjoying a relaxing morning off, barely escaped with their lives.
It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. We were in the restaurant having breakfast and just finishing up, and all of a sudden we heard boom.
Pandemonium and panic inside a Long Island Panera Bread on Route 110 in East Farmingdale as patrons munched on muffins and drank coffee.
I thought that the roof was caving in. She thought there was a bomb going off.
Screaming, and I grabbed the babies and I ran out.
An out-of-control SUV operated by a 70-year-old driver literally barreled through walls and into chairs and counters. An explosion of glass and brick. Witnesses describe the emotional chaos.
Sorry, I'm a little shaken up. And when you went to see it, there was blood all over the floor, and a lady was under the car, and the walls are all collapsed. Everyone is screaming.
That injured mom, Reagan Ryan, saved by emergency workers.
Paramedics took her over to the helicopter and flew her out to Stony Brook for the trauma team.
Can you talk about her condition?
She was conscious. She was talking to us. Very lucky.
Ryan was sitting with her friend and nursing colleague Marianne Turnbull, also hit by the reckless vehicle. Police nabbed the driver and his passenger and brought them into this ambulance where they discovered he is unlicensed. And detectives say he hit a vehicle backing up in this lot, never stopped, took down a shrub and accelerated, smashing into Susie Padro's parked car and right into the eatery. The 70-year-old driver is being checked to determine if the crash was caused by a medical condition, drugs, or alcohol. Charges pending. We're told the two female victims are recovering tonight with loved ones at their hospital bedsides. From East Farmingdale, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
Police have identified the driver as Jerome Arnold. He and his passenger were slightly injured in the crash.